Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was the most powerful man in Iran. For nearly 40 years, he held ultimate control over the country and a clear mission: to protect the Islamic Republic at all cost. Khamenei was born in 1939 in the holy city of Mashhad to a respected clerical family. At 19, he began studying at a religious seminary in Qom under senior Shia scholars. One of his teachers and mentors was Ruhollah Khomeini, who would go on to lead the 1979 Islamic Revolution and become Iran's first supreme leader. In the early 1960s, Khamenei began taking part in anti-monarchy protests. His fiery anti-Shah and pro-Khomeini speeches led to at least 9 periods of imprisonment. And in 1979, he joined the Islamic Revolution, becoming a key figure. A figure that rose quickly through the political ranks. He served first as Deputy Defense Minister, and in 1981, around 3 months after an attempted assassination left his right arm paralyzed, he was elected as president. In his inauguration speech, he vowed to protect Iran against, quote, deviance, liberalism, and American-influenced left-wingers. In 1989, after Khomeini's death, he was chosen as supreme leader by the Assembly of Experts. A defining feature of his tenure was the establishment of Iran's influence in the region. In the 1990s, he reinforced the existing relationship with Hezbollah in Lebanon. And following the 2003 U.S. invasion of Iraq, he seized the opportunity to widen his axes of resistance, to form a network of alliances eventually stretching across Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen. But his rule was frequently challenged from within. In 2009, disputed election results sparked the Green Movement, bringing millions into the streets. The government responded with deadly force, a pattern that would repeat in the years to come. In 2022, the death of Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old Iranian woman detained by the morality police, ignited nationwide protests over the country's strict hijab laws. Thousands were killed by government forces, drawing widespread international outrage. After October 7, 2023, when Hamas launched rockets into Israel and Tel Aviv began its war on Gaza, it also began targeting Iranian officials and its allies that Khamenei spent decades supporting in the region. In June 2025, in a surprise attack, Israel hit Iran, escalating into a 12-day war that saw the US join. A ceasefire was brokered, but Iran had been hit in a way it hadn't seen before. By late December 2025, the country was fracturing internally once again. A collapsing currency and a cost of living crises triggered a new wave of anti-government protests. The state response was a near-total internet blackout and a brutal crackdown that rights groups say left thousands dead. In February 2026, Oman began mediating 3 rounds of indirect talks between Washington and Tehran aimed at reaching a new nuclear deal. But on the eve of further negotiations, in a joint mission, Israel and the United States attacked Iran. On February 28, 2026, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was assassinated, killed in an act of war that has already sparked debate over its legality among US lawmakers. For nearly 4 decades, Khamenei vowed to defend Iran from American and Israeli power. Yet in the end, it was exactly that power which killed him. For some, they are calling this the ultimate justice for a man who ruled with an iron fist over his own people. But for others, it is the exact opposite. It is a martyrdom, the assassination of a leader who stood against Western hegemony in the region. Sara Gill, South Era Network.